Hello and happy middle of the week. This is number 4 in the basics series. So we're going to talk about what to do if you have a really bad day and how to recover it at the end of the day. So this isn't something that you want to happen all the time. You really don't want it to happen at all. But inevitably, from time to time, this does happen. So let's say you get to the end of your day and you have a real surplus in your protein, but you've gone way over in your carbs or you've gone way over in your fat. So what you want to do to try and bail yourself out a little bit and not make the situation super bad is hit your calorie total. Okay, so let's say your calorie total for the day is 1,600 calories. All right, you've gone over on your carbs. You have no carbs left. You've gone over on your fat. You have no fat left. In fact, you just have a whole ton of protein. So take whatever calories you have left and fill that in with protein. Okay, so if you're really off in your numbers, hit your calorie goal. Okay, that's the best way to recover it. That way, at least you're staying consistent still with your calories, so your body's getting the same amount of food. It's just not getting the balanced macronutrients that it's used to getting. So if you have a really bad day, that's the way you want to recover it. All right, the other thing I want to talk about is I just want to spend a couple minutes on treating yourself. So it seems that some of you are afraid to treat yourself, and I kind of get it. I was also at that place at one time where there were good foods and bad foods, right? Clean foods are all your good foods. Your bad foods are all the things like the cookies, the cake, and all of that, the chips, the stuff that we love to consume. So we need to change our mindset in regards to that. So we don't want to look at foods as being good or bad. If you're following the 80-20 rule that we talked about in the beginning, when you have that treat, that's your 20% of the day, it's okay, because 80% of your diet is good, whole, clean foods. So the whole idea behind the treating yourself is actually several things. Number one, it's what keeps this flexible eating journey sustainable, right? If you're having something that you love to eat every day, and you guys have seen what some of my things are, you're having something that you love to eat every day, you're not going to set yourself up for a binge. I'm sure some of you have done like the whole super clean eating deal, okay? And what happens, right? You eat super clean, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything against it. There's nothing wrong with that, but you eat super clean. You don't have any of the wine or whatever it is that you like to have on the weekends, right? What happens after about a month? You set yourself up for a binge, right? And then all of a sudden, one day, it's like, okay, let me just have a taste of this, or let me just have one glass of wine, and you know where that leads. So by treating yourself every day, we keep this whole thing super sustainable. You're not setting yourself up for a binge because you're satisfying that. Also, it helps you to create a good relationship with food. A lot of us just have really bad relationship with food. Good food, bad food, clean food, not clean food. So you want to have a healthy relationship with food. You want to be able to enjoy your food. So if you're being so strict with yourself, you're really not enjoying your food, right? So we want to look at it again as no foods are good foods or bad foods. Just look at your 80-20 rule. You're eating clean, you're eating healthy for 80% of your day, and then 20% you're allowing yourself that treat. And I know that I'm sounding redundant, but I really want you guys to get this. So if you're afraid of this, don't be afraid. You're staying within your macros. As long as you're hitting your numbers and eating all the food, you're gonna do fine. All right, what I want you to do with the treat, I want you to, everybody, to put that in your MyFitnessPal first thing. So in the morning, whether you plan ahead the night before or you plan ahead that morning, put your fun food in there first. Plan your day around it. It doesn't have to be something that's like super extravagant, like a huge ice cream sundae. It could just be something like, you know, some Halo Top ice cream with whipped cream and some nut butter on it. You know, it could be something as simple as that, or the Vitatop things that I showed you guys last week. But put it in first thing, work your day around it, enjoy your food, enjoy your treats. I'll talk to you soon.